Once, there was an old man who was broke. He was living off of Social Security checks. He decided things had to change. So he thought about what he had to offer. His friends raved about his chicken recipe. He decided that this was his best shot at making a change. He went to different cities to try to sell his recipe. He told restaurants that he had a mouth-watering chicken recipe and offered it to them for free, just asking for a small percentage of the items sold. Sounds like a good deal, right? Unfortunately, not for most of the restaurants. He heard no over 1,000 times. Even after all of those rejections, he believed his chicken recipe was something special. He got rejected 1,009 times before he heard his first yes. With that one success, he changed the way Americans eat chicken, and KFC was born. Never let rejection shake your belief in yourself. Your potential is unstoppable, and no setback can define your future.
A man dreamed of success and worked hard, but he kept failing. Frustrated, he sought advice from a wise mentor who told him, "Just improve by 1% every day." Skeptical, the man decided to follow the advice. Instead of aiming for perfection, he focused on small daily improvements, whether it was learning a bit more, practicing a skill, or refining his routine. At first, the changes seemed insignificant, but he stayed consistent. Over time, those tiny improvements began to add up. His skills improved, his confidence grew, and success started to follow. He realized that success didn't come from a single giant leap, but from consistent, small efforts. Success is built on small daily progress. Consistency leads to big results over time. One day, a professor entered her classroom holding a glass of water and asked, "How heavy do you think this is?" The students guessed, but she smiled and replied, "The weight doesn't matter. What matters is how long I hold it. If I hold it for a minute, it's light. If I hold it for an hour, my arm aches. If I hold it for a day, my arm goes numb." The students nodded, understanding. "Now, what if I hold it forever?" The class was quiet as she kept holding the glass up. "Eventually, it will break me, just like when we hold on to anger, guilt, or stress. The longer we hold on, the heavier it gets, and it can eventually destroy us." She set the glass down and said, "It's not the weight of your anger, but how long you choose to carry it. Let go of what's weighing you down." Two travelers wander the endless desert, the scorching sun burning their skin. Their lips are cracked, their legs trembling. They are lost, exhausted, and hopeless. Then, half buried in the sand, they find a single bottle of water. One picks it up, shakes it, and sighs. "It's only half full. This won't save us." Defeated, he sits down in the sand. He stops. He gives up. The other traveler takes a sip, wipes his mouth, and smiles weakly. It's enough for one more step. And so he takes it. Then another, and another. Hours later, just as his strength fades, he stumbles upon an oasis, cool water, shade, salvation. But when he turns back, his friend is still sitting where he stopped, and the desert has already buried him. You don't need to see the whole path, just take the next step. You'll never make it. Just get a job. Your business sucks. Nobody needs it. His words were always the same, sharp and cruel. She stood in the kitchen, hands trembling, but she said nothing. As he stormed out of the room, she whispered to herself, "God will help me." He turned back, laughing bitterly. "God? Yeah. Good luck with that. You'll fail, just like always." She didn't respond. It wasn't just her business she had to save, it was her spirit, her peace. Every night she stayed up working on her business. Her hands were tired, her heart heavy, but she knew she couldn't give up. Not now, not after everything. But she believed if she kept going, something would shift. Months passed. Her business didn't explode, but it didn't fall apart either. Slowly, quietly, it grew. And one day, when her success finally showed, when it became real, she knew that her faith had carried her through the hardest days. And he said, "I always knew you would make it." Sophie and Claire had always been fierce rivals, competing for everything: grades, sports, and attention. But when they were paired for a major project, something unexpected happened. They discovered their strengths complemented each other perfectly. Sophie's creativity and Claire's organization skills made them an unstoppable team. As the project progressed, they pushed each other to new heights, learning from one another. The night before the presentation, both were nervous but also excited. When the project won the top award, Sophie turned to Claire and said, "I couldn't have done it without you." And Claire replied, "We couldn't have done it without each other." Their rivalry had transformed into a powerful friendship. The real victory wasn't in winning, but in realizing that supporting each other was the key to success. True strength lies not in outshining others, but in lifting each other up. Collaboration turns competition into growth and rivals into lifelong allies. He was stuck in a rut, working a steady job just to pay the bills. His heart wasn't in it. His true passion was in the lab, where he dreamed of creating something world-changing. Yet every experiment failed. People doubted him. "You're wasting your time. Stick to your job. Forget these dreams." But he refused to give up. Every night after work, he returned to his experiments. Failure didn't stop him. He knew his purpose was greater than anything else. After years of struggle, he succeeded. His light bulb illuminated the darkness, and the world would remember Thomas Edison, the man who never gave up. Before the light bulb, Edison had a day job like many of us. The lesson? No matter where you start, you can find your true purpose. You can be the next Edison.